Hey everybody. So, I'm just playing for the first time in a while, just because I have time off from school now. So, let's see what's going on here. And why do I have that one open when I want that one open? Alright. So, I'm going to be playing for about half an hour, 45 minutes or so, just just before I have to go to work. Or go to bed to get ready for work. Go to bed before work. Can't speak today. A little miffed at my Seahawks. I'm sure Team Skeptic's a little miffed about his Cowboys. So, there is that. Hey, Paz, how are you doing? Sad thing is, I was already here. Alright. Yeah, I never did look to see who was, or what movie was on Freeform. Which reminds me, I need to talk to them about that. Alright. You, my participants. So far it's just you and me there, Pause. Looks like Team Skeptic left. Which is cool, I mean, he's got his channel run and everything, so I'm not too worried about it. So, I will be getting back into my politics and stuff like that eventually. Let's see here, where am I going? How am I going back into that thing? Alright, whatever. Jump! Oh, my Leku are still falling up. Or falling down. That's funny. Alright, so I need to go this way. Alright, let's see here. Oh. Even though I don't have my green screen, I forgot to turn off the green screen effect on here. Whoopsie. Oh well, it's not too bad. Alright. I was really hoping Team would see this. Specifically the name of my character. Let's see. Google. Do I have it in here? No, I don't. All right. All right, let's see. Hey, Anna, how's it going? Thank you for the bacon, which is rather ironic because I just had waffles, eggs, and bacon for dinner. You can't rush good bacon, so, you know, that's why I was a little late starting my stream. Ain't that right, Pause? So, Anna, do you like my character's name, by the way? Let's see. Let's see here. Oh. It's, how do I want to put this? Riley for Defoe. Riley for Defoe. Let's see. Let's try and get some dark side points.
Ah, you've returned. You must have talked to Tarun by now. Did you make it out to the estate? Did you?
I have the mask right here.
Oh, you have it. I never thought I'd see it again. Free from Grathan's prison at last. Free from the hands of heretics. It's a wonderful day.
I'm happy to see you're so pleased.
I wish I'd been there, cutting Grathan's apprentices to pieces again and again. But it was
I
your
forget what other
trial,
name I have on
your
here that's pretty
privilege.
funny.
I have a gift for you to celebrate your success and the completion of the rite.
Now I need to
can't
just
finish
start
your
one that's
initiation, only
JM
the
for
master can do
Defoe.
that. But I can recognize achievement. You've done so very well.
And Katie
Mask
for
will guide us
Defoe.
forevermore.
More initiates. The compound's getting less secure all the time. Still, I suppose the Master knows what he's doing. And if you can follow the ways of Revan, we'll judge your worth.
You have my complete, undivided attention.
Revan didn't work alone. Revan had allies, all walks of life. We're no different. You want to join us? You need to face the men and women who got here first and who've proved that they're loyal to the Master.
I'm sure they'll find me an obedient student.
You need to show those in the Master's inner circle that you understand Revan's teachings. They'll ask questions. You'll answer. If they're not satisfied, they'll abandon the test of wisdom and begin your test of strength. Revan didn't suffer the weak.
I'd expect nothing less. I'll do what's needed.
I'm glad to hear that. Your pilgrimage starts in the
Alright.
jungle. You'll find your first guide there. He'll determine whether you're worth sending on to the rest. Be ready for anything, Initiate. The jungle's dangerous, and so are the true Revanites.
Alright. Duelist glove. We'll go with Force Lord gloves. Alright. There we go. How did I not do that yet? Oh wait, wrong character. Alright. Feel free to ask me any questions. The sun is a mass of incandescent gas. That's what I would expect a Flurf to ask me to answer. Speaking of which, I need to contact FTFE and have him reschedule that debate I was supposed to have. If the Flurf still wants to have it. The Defodi stream from Reds bumped us, and then obviously the family incident, and probably won't happen until after the holidays, but we'll see. Got a weird schedule this week, so it's been a while since I've done this storyline.
So, you have come. You who would join the Order of Revan. I am Moron Dokas, Lord of Beasts. I am Revanite, and I am Sith. What do you say to me?
Morando Kars, I've come to prove myself worthy.
Very well. Then listen. For decades I have served the Master. He found me when I was a lava and saw that I was strong in the Force. Against the Empire's traditions he trained me. This is the way of Revan, to teach all species the path to power.
Your meaning is clear.
Good. Now you will answer a question. And you will answer well, or face the claws of my pets. Why do you think Revan trained aliens in the ways of the Sith? Why did Revan offer power to all Seekers?
Revan knew that servants are more useful when they're powerful.
You answer well. You answer wisely. You speak like
Alright.
a true Revanite. You may proceed on your pilgrimage and seek worth in the eyes of another.
I wish. I gotta work tomorrow. I gotta work Tuesday, Wednesday. Take my normal Thursday off. Then I have to work Friday. And then I have Saturday off, which is usually weird. I usually work Saturdays, so.
Any suggestions on how to deal with this guide?
No. You will do this on your own. Seek the mercenary called SWTOR For Fun as she teaches her soldiers. Then shall your trial continue.
Alright. Now, where am I going from here? This way. It's just gonna feel weird because I did 2 weeks off of school as well as the weird work schedule, so. But it is all good. Next class is, I think, one of my last. I call it elective for lack of a better phrase. It's a social studies class, which I'll do just fine. It's a rather apt and important class, I think, given the circumstances of the coming year for the United States. Might actually see if the school offers other classes of this type for foreign countries, just for the heck of it. Stupid branch. So did I just level up apparently? Oh no. New codec, okay.
Talking. Have some of the men head into the city. They've earned a break from training.
Yes, Commander.
It's good to see you alive. Not everyone makes it past Morin. Raymond contacted me from the base. Said you wanted to join our society. Is it true?
It's true. I'm seeking the approval of the Inner Circle.
I'm called SWTOR. I teach these mercenaries how to fight. My service to the Master is a matter of honor. Centuries ago, my clan fought Revan when we invaded the Republic with the rest of the Mandalorians. It was our privilege to battle Jedi. We lost the war over Malchor 5, but that was a privilege too. It's out of respect for Revan that I agreed to join the Master.
I see what you're saying.
I serve the Order to ensure Revan's name isn't forgotten. Revan was a warrior, a leader, and deserves to be remembered. Since you're not bound by honor, how do I know you won't sully the Dark Lord's memory? What can you do for the Order in Revan's name?
I can fight. I'll battle the Order's enemies wherever there's need.
Good. But I need proof of that. I sent out a squad of clansmen to hunt the local wildlife. Their camp's nearby. Defeat them, or get yourself killed. And don't worry. Talking here will make sure they know you're coming.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, I don't get mercy kills. Alright, if I have to. Let's see here. How big is my circle? Not that big, okay. Oh, come on. Give me a better challenge than that. No wonder why she wanted me to kill them. They're mostly greenhorns. The lazy bums.
Revan earned the respect of my grandfathers and grandmothers by defeating them in battle. Now you've earned mine. You're not Revan. Not yet, at least. But you're something. You've got my approval to join the Order.
It's an honor.
You'll need to talk to one more person before you head back to the compound. Find Major Pathel. He oversees security on the wall.
I'll be there in but a moment.
Glory to Mandalore, and glory to our master.
There we go. Alright, so up here. So who else is out there watching? Any topics of discussion we want to talk about? Anything you guys want to ask me? I'm game. Alright. Oh, Gundarks? Yeah, let's play with Ooh, Republic planetary flag. Nope. Apparently it is just you here, NANA. Which is okay. It's no big deal. Actually trying to find out where something I just picked up went to in my inventory here. But apparently I'm not seeing it. Oh well. We'll move on.
In alai matai gaswin bidal bi matai ulpaz in alai uspolanai.
Please use all products only as intended.
It's all junk repair, all yeah.
Be well.
Come on over. There's nothing to trouble us.
I
here,
know.
and we can speak
Nope.
freely.
Nobody wants to do it because apparently they all have to work tomorrow or something.
The Order of Revan needs all the dedicated young people it can get.
It's a pleasure. Truly.
I don't know how your other meetings went, but I like to conduct these interviews informally. No point making your life difficult, eh? Quite a few initiates, young officers, acolytes, and the like, think our secret society will help them become Morphs or Dark Lords. You're not like that, I presume?
The Order of Revan intrigues me, but I don't need it to get what I want.
You're ambitious. That's a fine trait. Don't let it get the better of you, though. Not every initiate realizes that advancement in the Revanites does not guarantee advancement in the Empire, nor how dangerous being a Revanite really is. Dark Council seeks to root us out. So, how do we respond? How do we answer the Empire's accusations of heresy?
We move secretly. We manipulate those in power.
Exactly. We work in the shadows to reform the Empire, but
Yeah,
we
I knew
don't
what you meant
betray its
there.
ideals.
NA.
That's all I needed to make my judgment. I'm going to send a message to the
So,
compound. Raymond will be waiting for you.
You don't have to say anything about what you do for work, but I'm curious as to why you're off till a week from tomorrow. This isn't Jared, this is Jay, but yeah, I'm playing on PC. This is a PC only game.
If everything's settled, I'll be leaving.
Journey safely and be...
This is probably one of my favorite games of all time that I've played. Next to the actual Knights of the Old Republic game on the Xbox. Which I have on the PC too. I just gotta mess with Steam settings to be able to play it. Yeah, I'm not really worried about these last 4. What time is it anyways? Alright, so got about another 15 minutes or so that I'm gonna play, and then I'm gonna try and do it. I'm gonna head off. I'm very drunk. It's alright. Sometimes we need that. Yay! Oh, that reminds me, I should probably turn on my Streamlabs stuff. I haven't even bothered to look at that. Let's log in with YouTube. Launch that. And launch my donation. There we go. Oh, hey, my Patreon link too. And if you want to make a donation, it looks something like this.
John donated $77. This is
wish.
a test donation for $1.
I wish that really happened. But it's all good. Holiday times, I'm not expecting much of anything, so.
So you finished the pilgrimage. Not bad. I don't know what happened out there. It's none of my business. But the Inner Circle approves of your initiation.
Glad to hear it.
You did good in this trial. Now you'll have to find someone else to show you the next stage of the journey.
I appreciate the help.
Good luck. Every step brings you closer to the Master.
Oh, now I remember. Yeah, like I said, it's been a while since I've actually played this this storyline here on the Sixth World.
You really made it, didn't you? I've been hearing a lot about your progress, hearing about your trials. Your initiation has not been an easy one, but you've met the challenge and showed you can walk Revan's path. Now you may undergo the final rite.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
The Master will complete your lessons, and you'll be welcomed as a full member of the Order of Revan. This is a great privilege. The Master reveals himself to no one outside the Order.
Where do I find him?
You may go to the Master in his chamber. He will be waiting for you. Listen to him, obey him. Through the Master, you will know the path of Revan.
Okay, I'll go talk to the Master. thought I had something else. There. Now we go to the master's tent, which is right here.
You who have died and been reborn, stand before me now. You who have reclaimed the ancient past, stand before me now. You who have demonstrated power and wisdom to my followers, look upon the master of the Order of Revan.
What's this all about? I don't understand.
This is the end of your initiation and the beginning of your true journey. You will walk the path of Revan forevermore. The enemies of the Order will force you to move in shadows. But we shall keep your secrets safe, as you shall keep ours.
The time for subterfuge is over. Know me for who I am.
So, the puppet master is revealed.
I apologize for the deception, and for not meeting you sooner. But you must know how badly the Dark Council wants me dead. The Order of Revan threatens everything the Dark Council prizes.
What makes the Order such a threat?
Revan came to Drummond Cass after being reborn. Some believe Revan died at the hands of our Emperor. I believe otherwise. I believe Revan overthrew the Emperor and has sat secretly on the throne for 3 centuries. Aside from our Order, only the Dark Council knows the truth.
You really think Revan replaced the Emperor?
Alright, let's see here.
It's the only way the puzzle pieces fit. I have heard whispers in the Citadel. For decades, the Emperor has been in seclusion. The Dark Council no longer speaks with him. The only explanation is this. The Dark Council betrayed their leader and locked Emperor Revan away, seizing power for themselves. They seek to silence us because we know.
We shouldn't let them get away with this.
We won't. It will take many years to free the Emperor, however, and first I need your help on a different matter. My agents tell me that you met with a Sith named Sandor, a man who seeks to destroy the Revanites. End his threat. Go to Sandor and tell him that you met the Revanite leader. Tell him that the leader is his own master, Darth Charnas.
And the apprentice shall destroy the master.
So it must be.
Yep.
I obtained this Sith amulet from Charnas. Give it to Sandor. He'll believe you stole it from his master while among the Revanites. They will turn against each other. When this is done, though, when you've spoken to Sandor, you cannot return here.
If that is your will, Master, then I obey.
Sandor must never suspect your true allegiance. You must walk the path of Revan on your own. The path to power. The path neither Jedi nor Sith. May the Force be with you. May it make you strong.
Played this one in a while. Forgot about that. Oh well. I will come back here eventually and destroy things. I'm sure of it.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
I picked the wrong one. Oh well. Alright. Let's see. Talk about how my Seahawks suck, especially with the loss of our left tackle. 2 more running backs. It's going to be a long playoff stint for us. And when I say long, it's going to be 1 game and done probably. Not unless we can make one of our offensive game plans to be a passing attack instead of a ground and pound game plan, but the rookie running back we have is pretty promising, so I mean it's not too bad. It's just that offensive line. Hopefully we can get somebody. And let's go
Ready for
back
departure.
all the way down to the bottom.
Enjoy your stay.
I need to level up when I get back. See here. Sorry, I just get lost in thought. I'm trying to figure out what to talk about, trying to figure out what to say. Anybody seen the new Star Wars movie? I went and saw it Friday night.
Clever slave turned master. You return from having your ears filled with lies by the Revenites. I do not envy you the experience. Tell me now, did you find what we need? Did you see the face of the leader?
It was a man. I couldn't learn his name, but he wore this amulet.
Oh, perhaps that will be enough. A symbol of rank or affiliation or... This. I know this amulet. How did you obtain it?
I obtained it at great personal risk. I hope it was worth it.
This is the amulet of my master Darth Jarnus, taken from the Order of Revan. Speak to no one of this. I will deal with my master myself.
I'll leave you to it then.
Take your payment for my own keepings. It is all I can offer you without alerting Darth Jarnus. Leave now. We cannot be seen together any longer, and I have much to do.
May the Order of Revan soon be destroyed, along with all the enemies of the Empire.
Yes. Death to all who oppose us.
I went and saw a matinee, so I got it in for $6 instead of the usual 12 or 13, you know, so. And none of that 3D BS, it was just standard.
Enjoy your stay.
Standard high definition, you know. I thought it was alright though. It tried to retcon and fix things that were an issue with The Last Jedi. Which, you know, you can only go so far. But I think it was worth the money that I spent for it. So. And I'll probably end up buying it because I am just a Star Wars nerd anyways, so. And for those of you that watch this after the fact, don't put any spoilers in here or in the comments section because I really don't want to hear people complaining about there being spoilers. I can understand that, NANA. I don't blame people who hold that opinion. Although I did start thinking about some of the people that I watch and their definitions of Rey being a Mary Sue. I don't think are quite accurate. Is she overpowered? Yes. But one of the biggest things about a Mary Sue is almost the infallibility of them. And I don't think that she's as infallible as they like to present, but I need to sit back and watch the movies again just to make sure that I'm not just jumping the gun here, or jumping the shark on whether or not she truly is a Mary Sue or not. Oh, wrong way.
Shall I instruct you? I sense you will go far.
Not a moment too soon, apprentice. Tell me we were successful. Tell me you have the tech we need to destroy Scotia.
I have the prototype.
Fantastic. Magnificent. Perfect. Then the time to do the deed is now.
I haven't seen
Scotia is in
Solo
his
yet,
chambers as we
so
speak.
I need to watch that
Even
one.
with the power you have over him, he will be a frightful sight. Set your nerves of cortosis. Turn your fear into hatred. Remember, Scotia stands between us and glory.
Let's get to the killing.
Good. Now listen closely. This is how you will kill Scotia. The relic you found under the Colossus is the key to Scotia's power over his Trandoshan bodyguards. Go to Scotia's chambers and show them the relic. The Trandoshans should stand down, or attack him or something. The confusion should be enough. This is the first step.
Then I use the anti-cyborg prototype to disable him, right?
Exactly. With the bodyguards gone, you can get close enough to Scotia to use the prototype you stole from Graffens. But be mindful.
Yeah, I heard
Scotia may be more machine than man, but he's no weakling in
the
the Force.
storyline and everything
Killing him will
wasn't
still be a
quite
challenge.
up to par, but you know, I did have a Disney Plus subscription, and I technically do now. My friends use my Netflix and my Amazon Prime, so they give me access to their Disney Plus. Have you watched The Mandalorian yet?
It wouldn't be fun if it wasn't.
Oh, I wish I could be there to see the contortions on Scotia's malformed face. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm due to make an appearance at a party in the Nexus Room Cantina. Meet me there when you're done.
All right. Yay, my miniskirt. All right. Depending on what you want from Disney Plus, I think it kind of hits most of the needs for most people. I like some of the nostalgia, you know, the 1990s, you know, Disney afternoon stuff I love watching. Some of the newer stuff I like watching. Really love Milo Murphy's Law and Phineas and Ferb, and the fact that Milo Murphy's Law is an extension of the same universe. Kind of nice. Plus, it's got Weird Al in it as the voice, so it can't be that bad, can it? Wait, what? What did I miss? I went the wrong way. How did I miss that? I have watched some of the more classic Disney movies as well, such as the Robin Hood movie, Sword in the Stone, that stuff.
I see. Nothing yet. What makes this slave so bold as to enter my chambers? Tell me, slave, are you insane, or do you have a death wish?
I've been asked to kill you, and I hate to disappoint.
Skisk. Kill him.
This doesn't need to end in violence.
Clever. Zash must have stayed up many a night to think of that one. I suppose you'll be sending my bodyguards away now, or maybe you'll order them to kill me.
I don't need you. Go home and take your relic.
I told them to go home, but they didn't want to listen to me.
You shouldn't have done that. The bodyguards, they're nothing. Show. But you subverted my authority, took my slaves from me, and that makes me angry. And killing you will be over too soon. No. I think you're going to have to suffer.
Yeah, there's some things that I wish Disney had. Like, I'm a sucker for good Christmas movies and Christmas specials. I did like Disney's Prep and Landing series. They don't have it on there. You would think that they would. You know, given the fact that it's an ABC movie or TV show. ABC's owned by Disney, so I don't know. Come on. Yeah, I know. Just little things. But the fact that I can also watch every episode of The Simpsons ever is a nice plus to it as well. I do think Disney's getting a little big for their britches though by buying up all these IPs. They need to leave some competition out there for things, but you know they won't. Alright.
Is this... Did you... Zash! Zash! You've killed me!
Weaklings are like clay in my hands.
Mindless. You don't know what Zash can do. Think of how many years she must have spent plotting my death. She will kill you, just like she's killed me.
If that day comes, I'll be ready for her.
I'm really surprised at how bad the audio quality just got on that. Wait, is there anything I can get from his body? No? Alright. Alright, let's see here. I think I'm gonna about call this here. I think I'll go talk to Lord Zash really quick and then call that a night.
Ready for departure. Enjoy your stay.
Yeah. I don't know how you feel about travel, but you know, I actually had fun on my Disney cruise that I went on. I haven't gone on any other cruise line, so I can't make a fair comparison. But I would definitely go on another Disney cruise, and I don't even have kids. But then again, I am a Disney nut. I go to Disneyland. I haven't been to Disney World yet. But it is what it is. I wonder if Disney will ever get the IP for the Hunger Games and remake it. Maybe they'll make it bloodier. Alright.
Well, when I'd heard she'd taken up with a Mandalorian, I was scandalized. Just scandalized.
A Mandalorian? Does nobody value Sith blood these days?
I know. Don't you think so, Zash?
Places Amin's Whitehouse fools. Gawantida seek from Tauhans.
I'm sorry. Will you excuse me? I need to have a quick chat with my apprentice.
If you must. Now, as I was saying.
Thank the Emperor you've arrived. It doesn't matter how much one drinks. These parties are just dull, 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 dull. I hope you've come to cheer me up.
I have done as you wished and killed the Darth.
Brilliant. Simply brilliant. You have performed magnificently, apprentice. None of this would have been possible without you.
Sorry, I just popped my ankle. Felt really good.
Darth Anaton, I'm honored.
Don't let me interrupt you.
Don't go anywhere just yet, apprentice. This call won't take long, and I have some further instructions for you. As I said, my lord, I'm honored, but why call me?
You have nerve, Zash. Nerve. But I thought you were smarter.
With all respect, Darth Anaton, I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play ignorant with me, Zash. Scotia's dead, and you killed him.
Scotia? Dead? That's the first I've heard of it. When did this happen?
Just now, Zash, and you know it. What did you expect to gain? His position? His title? You know it doesn't work that way. Where's your discretion?
Discretion? I've been at this party for ages. I may have had a little much to drink, but I'm fairly certain I haven't murdered anyone. Though I have always fancied Scotia's chambers. So much more shelf space.
Zash, I don't want to have this conversation by hollow. Report to my chambers immediately.
Yes, Darth Anaton. It'll be my pleasure.
What was that all about?
Give me time to talk to Thanaton, and then meet me in Darth Scotia's chambers. And don't worry, you've played your part, now it's time for me to play mine. We did it, apprentice.
Alright. Time to leave. Oh, where's the fun in this? That's better. Do I need to talk to my guy? No, I don't need to talk to him. Okay. Yeah, run away before they throw a snowball at me.
Ready for departure.
And over here.
Enjoy your stay.
Teufel atraus.
And back over here.
Yeah, there he is. It's Lord Zash's apprentice. Surely he knows.
You wouldn't tell us if he did.
Warpain's Brigan Iswis Buidan.
Still, it doesn't hurt to ask, does it?
Colonel, let it rest.
I will not let it rest. Everyone knows Lord Zash was at the party when Scotia was killed, and yet everyone knows she killed him. She somehow devised a way of being in two places at once. If I let it rest, we'll all be dead.
Don't be silly. I'm the one who killed Scotia.
Now you're the one who's being silly.
I wouldn't underestimate him, Colonel. He looks dangerous enough to me.
But a Dark Lord of the Sith? He's only an apprentice, Calaveras. Please, you must tell me. How did Zash kill Darth Scotia?
Well, first she got a droid, and then a wig.
Clearly he's not saying anything, Colonel. Let it rest.
Fine then, fine. But I'm warning you, Calaveras. Lord Zash is becoming too powerful too quickly. Since when has anyone in the history of the Sith committed a murder so brazenly, yet made it appear that she was somewhere else the entire time? It's enough to wake the Emperor, I tell you.
Let's see, I need to go this way.
Perfect timing, apprentice. I just met with that insufferable Thanaton, and I have good news.
How did your meeting go?
You would have been proud of me. I went into a reprimand, but I emerged a Darth.
You've certainly earned it.
I did more than you realize. Nevertheless, what's important is that we are finally free to act.
Okay.
Remember the map you found on Korriban that pointed us to the power of Tulak Horde? The first piece of that artifact, that power, is here on Drummond Cast.
Alright, so now I gotta go to the chamber.
The deepest chamber of the Dark Temple. Scotia always hoarded the key to the chamber like a Hutt hoards his credits. Now I have Scotia's title, his chambers, his research, and his key. He always said I would enter the Dark Temple over his rusting corpse. However, I won't be the one to go into the Dark Temple. You will.
It will be my pleasure.
Before I went to Korriban to choose an apprentice, a furious apparition awakened in the Dark Temple, implacable in its anger, murdering all who trespassed on the innermost chamber. But I had a dream. An apprentice of low origin humbled himself before the apparition, pacifying it. That's why you and your peers were singled out.
I always knew I was special.
You've been a far more capable apprentice than I ever hoped. But for this task, you must put aside your pride. You must go into the temple and face the apparition. And when you do, I believe that your humility will be the key. Still, I want you to know, I'm not certain you're the one from my dream. I fear I may be sending you to your death.
Don't worry about me, Master.
You're right. You retrieved the holocron from Korriban when no one else could. If that's not proof of your destiny, I don't know what is.
Come on, I want to go to bed.
Awaits us both. We must
Sorry.
not lose sight of this goal. Use this glyph to enter the innermost chamber of the Dark Temple. Humble yourself before the apparition, and bring back the piece of the artifact.
Sai galut saira, iswis us ulf bundan, ja atnam, in puidangarja.
Okay, let's see which one's the one I'm looking for. This one. Alright, accept.
Twiffle atraus.
And it's just gonna kick me out anyways, but I'd rather leave on my own accord. Alright, and anybody else that's watching, I'm gonna end it here. I may or may not stream from this point again. I may stream again later on, further along the storyline. I don't know, but hopefully you all have a great holidays. Enjoy your time off. I know I'd rather work too sometimes, but there are times where just having some time off is good for the soul, so to speak. So everyone have a great one. Make sure that you pray to the bacon gods and have more bacon. Have a wonderful time.